Keke Palmer, and like I said last week, I don't like talking about people, but since you asked, Keke Palmer is the she is the golly, what she is the minister of defense for the Sister Girl Mafia, and Beyonce is the head of state of the. Like Keke Palmer is insufferable. She's annoying. She's confused about who she is. She knows that people don't like her. She tries to fit in. She has an inferiority complex, and none of those are a good combination, to be in a relationship. And the way she had her mom talking to that man, I mean, shit, like I would have had to send some hoes at her. Like I would have to hire some hoes to get at her or something, because you ain't finna just talk to me and just ride off into the sunset. Like
I know you like your petite woman and everything like that. Is she your type? What do you think about her?
Keke, I mean, she's is she pretty? She's average. She's prettier than Rihanna, but I mean,
what?
You think
Keke Palmer is prettier than Rihanna?
Rihanna is all right. She is not that fine. She got that big old forehead, and she looks like a Cabbage Patch doll. Like that's what Rihanna looks like. I don't know if you remember those Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't know if you remember those, but that's what Rihanna looks like. She's talented.
Angel Wing says, "Sorry, Miss Jackson. Rihanna is beautiful. What are you saying?"
I'm a man, so only my opinion counts on here.
You're a man, but from a man's perspective, like remember the whole talk about verses before verses. Remember the whole comparison throughout the midst of the 2000s was they always compared Rihanna versus Beyonce, right? So a lot of men would argue, I guess by beauty standards, they would say that Beyonce is prettier than Rihanna, but Rihanna is sexier than Beyonce. You don't agree with that saying?
Kelly looks better than both of them.
There are men out there, not by large, but there are men out there that would say that Kelly is beautiful.
Most men are going to.
She is beautiful, but I'm saying there are men that said that they prefer Kelly over Beyonce. Kind of like I told you with the Kardashian sisters. Kim is at the forefront, but there are men out there that do say that they prefer Courtney over Kim. So I understand. Men have preferences, and that's totally okay.
Most black men.
Angel Wing said you're brutal, by the way.
That's all right. But
He really is.
Most
with his double standards.
Kelly is finer than Beyonce, and
she's beautiful. I mean,
I'll even say that Latoya Luckett,
Latoya Luckett is from the original Destiny's Child. She's beautiful. Latoya. No. Yes, she's beautiful. But what's the other one's name? I just lost it.
Latavia or Michelle?
The original Destiny's Child.
Okay, the original is Latavia.
She's beautiful.
The one with them big old eyes?
The brown skin one from the original Destiny's Child. Like when Destiny's Child first came in, you had, Beyonce.
The Bills.
Yes.
The one with that.
She's beautiful.
The one with that big head?
She's little. I think she's tiny. Like
Latavia.
Is that
Latavia.
Her name?
Yeah, she alright. I think she alright. I thought that Latoya Luckett was the finest one when I was a kid. And now that I'm grown, I think Kelly is the finest one now. But Latavia Robinson.
Yeah, but let me tell you, Keke Palmer is not prettier than Rihanna. But I understand that men have preferences to each their own, and I respect that. So, but yeah, with Keke Palmer, I think she's the toxic one in the relationship. I think she's kind of going into what you were saying, like, you kind of think she's seeking validation. Is that what you think?
Yeah,
the way she's drawing attention, the way she did that Usher skit, like how she had the see-through.
She's over. yeah, she's very she's trying to fit in with the cool
With the
kids because
feminist and the modern woman, so to speak,
yeah,
right?
she knows she's not that. She knows she's not. She ain't that chick. So she tries to overcompensate. That's why she quote unquote dated down. That's why she dated a regular guy because she knows she can't pull a guy of her on her level or whatever we want to
See, my
say.
thing is, I do think that Keke Palmer is multi-talented, and I won't take that from her by all means. But I just can't respect. And I did a video, at that time when it was fresh, when she went on stage with Usher, she had the see-through, and it was very disrespectful to the father of her child. And then when he responded and said what he said on Twitter, I believe, saying a man can't, basically saying something along the lines of a man can't even criticize, the mother of his child, and then the woman army or the feminist and the model woman,
This the
so to
girl
speak,
mafia.
were all, huh?
This the girl mafia.
Absolutely. Exactly. We're just going off on him. First of all, that's the father of her child. He can say whatever he wants to say. And I do believe that, not to say that I think he's perfect. I think it's a toxic relation altogether. But I think that she's the one. That's why a few days ago I did a video where, because she was like, "Oh, a narcissist. It takes a narcissist to move on quickly," or something along those lines. And I'm like, yeah, Keke Palmer would know what a narcissist is because she's a narcissist. She's very disrespectful to the father of her child. I think that's utterly wrong. Um, and she's just out there just trying to make him look bad. And then she's trying to take full custody of the child. It's just, she's, like you said, you said it perfectly. Like, I totally agree with you. It's disgusting what she's doing.
Yeah. I just I she's insufferable. She's annoying. Like I don't think she's talented. She swings both ways.
Oh,
Yeah,
she does? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. I just don't like her. Like she's all over the place, and she's not. I'm not gonna say I don't like her. I don't like her persona. She's not my type of person. Like her and I are not the same. She's just a typical industry Hollywood person. She's the kind of type that she'll try to like high side on somebody she grew up with. Like she'll see somebody she grew up with at the mall. They be like, "Hey," and then she'll just look down at them. That's what she seems like to me. Um, she has low self esteem.
Yep. Angel Wings, yep. She does too much for the culture, similar to what you just
Yeah,
said.
she's just yeah. But yet and still,
What do you, as a woman, like, what do you, with her level of fame and everything like that, what do you get out of throwing your son's father under the bus like that? I mean, you done stepped on stage with Usher and had your see-through, similar to what I was saying about Sierra, which when women do that, it's very disrespectful. And now you're making it seem like he's very domestic and violent towards you. So back in November, she had a restraining order against him. So right now we're in February. Last month in January, he had a restraining order towards her too. So definitely there's toxicity one way or another coming from both of them, right? But in my humble opinion, I think she's the problem. I don't think he's, like, in the bulk of things or the grand scheme of things. I don't think he's the problem. I think she's the problem because it goes into literally what you said, and even shout outs to Angel Wings. She's just doing it for the culture, the toxic culture at that. So
did you see how she was talking to him? You see how she was talking to him? How she was running her mouth to him?
in the video when they was fighting, or
It
was it
was
like leading
it
into
was
that or
just
something?
it was just a conversation, and then the way she sicked her mom on him. Do, do you do you remember that?
That was after the domestic, the DV
I don't
situation.
I don't, I don't know. I don't really know the timeline too well, but I'm just saying like all that kinds of points to what I was saying earlier about why men cheat.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand. That's what I'm saying. She just posted a status saying, "Oh, it takes a narcissist to move on quick." So if he moved on, put it like this, it's a catch-22 because if he moved on, it's good that he moves on, but not yet because I want him to heal. I want him to be happy. I want him to find a good woman that's not loud and ghetto like Keke. But I don't want him to jump into another relationship just right now. You know, let him heal, let him get over those humps, and then find a nice, beautiful woman, and then they take it from there. Because right now everything is too fresh. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he should. I mean, who am I to tell somebody what to do? But I think you understand what I'm saying.
Maybe you should slide in his DM.
No.
Y'all can be the Brady Bunch.
No.
Nah, but I don't know how people use this word narcissist. Like
So
it gets
loose.
like people don't know what narcissist comes from. Narcissist comes from a guy in Greek mythology that he fell in love with his own reflection, and all he did all day was look at how beautiful he was and admired himself. And then people would bring beautiful women to him, and none of them were good enough for him. And then he just died looking at himself, and he turned into a flower. So that's where the term narcissist comes from. And for all these chicks that call men narcissists, I don't get it because it's not men that look into the camera taking selfies all damn day and have all these men flooding their DMs trying to get at them, and none of them are good enough. That's what women do. Like men don't do that. I don't get this whole obsession with calling somebody a narcissist. I don't know. That just shows how the ignorance of people, or maybe the word evolved. I don't know, but
it evolved in a way where it's just too loose, just extremely loose.
yeah, when you got imbeciles like Keke Palmer calling somebody a narcissist, it's time to get another word because it's I don't know. She don't strike me as the brightest bulb in the box. But I mean, and look, I said I wasn't gonna talk about people. I don't want to be the guy that talks about people on the internet.
You know, it's funny
yeah.
that you say that, and I understand what you're saying because even with me on this journey of making videos, and sometimes I've been hesitant to talk about celebrities, right? But and I don't know. Hopefully, this gives you an idea. Like celebrities, at the end of the day, they are human beings just like us, right? The only difference is they have more status than us, as us being normies, so to speak, right? But the reason why we talk about these topics, or the reason why we talk about celebrities, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not trying to speak for you, but me, if any reason, like within this live, or if I do a video in general, right? If I talk about celebrities, it's not because I want to gossip about them or throw them under the bus, but my purpose in my content and my videos and why I do what I do is I want to talk about culture. I want to talk about conserving the nuclear family, and I want our children to be safe. I want the moral compass to be appreciated again, or I like to talk about the rift between man and woman, or I like to talk about the cult-like mind between people. People just jump on the bandwagon. Oh yeah, you think this way, so I'm gonna think just like that, and all these things. So if for any reason I talk about celebrities, or even in this live right now, as we're talking about Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson, it seems like me and you, when we've done our two first lives, today's our second live, we're talking about the dynamic between man and woman, and that's something that I talk about in my videos. So it's not that I want to bash celebrities, but again, celebrities are human beings, and how do we relate the situation, being that it's on the forefront? We have that as a topic of discussion. So again, you're not gossiping, like you're not giving female vibes or anything like that. It's just it relates to what we talk about. It's just it's there and it's on the forefront. So I don't know if that's how you feel yourself. I don't want to speak for you, but I know for me, that's if I talk about celebrities. Because at first I was like confused. I'm like, how am I going to do content without gossiping about people, including celebrities? Because celebrities, again, they're human beings. But like I said, moving forward, if for any reason I talk about celebrities, it's because I'm using it as an example to what I stand for, and I'm going to do a compare and contrast for people to see what they could do better for themselves. So I don't know. That's my purpose, at least. So
what I mean by that is speaking ill of people. That's what I'm talking about. I don't
judging perspective.
Well, I don't want to have a negative opinion of people because I don't want to be the guy people come to hear to hear to hear me bash their most hated celebrity. I don't want to be. I want to be known for that. You know. And
Trust me, it's.
no, I don't.
I get it.
You know, I I just want to. I want to be a positive person. I want to just be a person. I want to be balanced. You know, not delusional. I don't know what the word is, but you know. So I want to be balanced, but I want to be positive. I want people to come to my page and get inspiration. You know, not be like, yeah, that dude is a hoe, or that dude does suck, or yeah, she is a bitch. I don't want that. Don't come to me for that. Like, hey world, don't come to me for that. Like, go read my old post if you want to see that. You know, I used to be very opinionated about that, but like not no more. You know, there's so much beauty in life that I can speak about than focusing on the ugly. You know, I don't want to be the guy to skip all the all the good women because I'm mad about these hoes out here. I don't want to be that guy. So
You don't want Keke Palmer to be
yeah, I don't.
the face of how you look at women,
Yeah,
right?
because when you think about something, you keep talking about something that comes to you, and I don't want that. I don't
That
want that.
energy,
I just
that full circle, right?
yeah, I just think that life is such a gift, and the world is so beautiful if we just appreciate it for what it is. You know, it's like, for instance, I'm not trying to be slick with my mouth, but somebody, people may scroll across, this video, like when you're just on Instagram, you're just scrolling through stories, they might see this video, and then they might see, they'll be like, that's a beautiful woman, or they might say some young lady might be like, hey, that's a really handsome guy, you know, instead of, and then I'll be like, yeah, man, this bitch, this bitch, that. And she be like, oh no, never mind. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not how you're talking, though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I just want to exalt the beauty of life. That's all I'm saying. Instead.
You are, though.
Well, it just takes one time to formulate an opinion about somebody. That's why they say first impressions last a lifetime. I think first impressions are overrated because you might catch somebody on a bad day, but that's just where I've grown to, because nobody ever asks for the context about anything. They're just like, oh, she's negative or he's mean. They don't want to know why you may be having a bad day. They don't care. And it takes a lot of energy to care sometimes, especially about a stranger. But